Hey y'all, it's Anime K-Man. Today I'm going to be reviewing the first episode of Dimension High School, and this anime, oh lord, it is pretty bad. And I'm not saying bad in an endearing way. It's bad because, for one, this anime, it seemingly had potential because it started out with this narrator saying that the world is gonna go through this apocalypse, it's gonna be in ruin in the future. So it was setting itself decently up, and then it seemed like it had potential to use it because it actually uses real actors, and then it uses CG animation when it gets into this futuristic setting, and this all seemed like it had potential. And on occasions, you kind of had a few jokes here and there that worked. The issue is that, for one, from a character standpoint, it kind of fails because, for one, it makes certain characters in the show a bit too stupid. Because there's this scene where one of the characters is literally saying "Oh, look at that rock, is that a mascot?" As if they pretty much reduced the intelligence of, I believe, this middle school, high school looking dude to an elementary school student. So there are instances where it dumbifies certain characters in order to make something work. And then another downside about this episode is the lack of consequences, because there is this portion where the main characters have to face this Sphinx Egyptian looking motherfucker, and they solve these riddles, but first they fill a riddle, it sucks the soul of the teacher because it's mature looking, then it says you will lose your most precious thing. So it sets itself up towards maybe you will get some cool consequences, and is nope, let's just have the professor's most precious thing be virtual currency from his fucking game, making the whole riddle thing that might have had a bit of tension feels squandered in its potential because there wasn't any meaningful consequences, and it tried to make it work as a gag. But the reason why the gag fails is because we sat through a fucking 5-minute riddle sequence and through a shitty ass CG looking world just to get that one joke little punchline that might have gotten a chuckle from me, but that's about it. Because then I remembered, wait, we just sat through some ugly looking CG, and then some of the lines in this episode didn't work, because when the main character gets this rock, and then this rock transports or casts into this CG world, and then he says, you're three-dimensional beings, and you've been transported into a two-dimensional world, and I was like, wait, what? Did the writers not check themselves? Because because when they said 2D world, I'm like, no, that's CG. And ain't even the good-looking CG that we see in some anime, that we've seen in a few animes where the CG can look a bit 2D looking. No, so not even the script writers fucking look like they even give a shit. For that to pass through the fucking writing room? Jesus Christ. And then they're trying to make a joke when the characters are transported into this sci-fi world. When one of them said, oh, is this an anime? Well, that one was, I gotta admit, that was a decent joke. When one of the characters said, oh, is it just like a manga? I was like, dude, mangas are black and white. That shit ain't funny. So, really, this anime tries to go for jokes, and it fails just because of all those reasons I mentioned. If you think logically, most of these jokes don't work, or they gotta stupefy a character in order to try to make him work. And that sucks, because this kind of did have potential. And then it was building up some battle against demons. And what do we get? Pop quiz time. Solve this pop quiz, and then you'll get transported to your own world. That's it. Those are the stakes. There's nothing more. That's all it fucking does. So from a character standpoint, it doesn't work for those reasons. From a story standpoint, it doesn't work for those reasons. The animation is shit, okay? The CG animation is literally PS2 level. Can't even make itself decent enough to look like a PS3 fucking game. So it was pretty fucking bad. And I'm talking about PS2 level graphics that are cutscene level graphics. No, it doesn't look that. It looks like PS2 gameplay-like graphics from a shitty PS2 game. So it fails in that department. I'd say the only thing competent were the actors. They tried their best to salvage this piece of shit, but I'm only gonna give it like maybe an extra point for that because everything else fails. And even they had an ending theme and they just reused fucking visuals from the fucking episode. They couldn't even be bothered to make an ending theme that was unique and different. Like Mao Shoujo say, that actually had a few ending themes that used the live action footage that was fucking creative. Even though the show itself was garbage, at least tried. This show's not even trying. Ugh. Honestly, I don't recommend this show to anyone. Not even to your worst enemy. Dimension High School gets from me a 3 out of fucking 10. Honestly, this show has almost no potential. It's fucking nothing. You know what? No, that's too lenient. I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 10. This is probably the worst anime I've seen all season. It's even worse than Circlet Princess. And I thought that was pretty bad. But this makes Circlet Princess look like a Studio Ghibli anime in comparison. This is how bad this anime is. It's so fucking awful. Fuck. Don't watch this. If you want to keep your sanity, if you want to keep your blood pressure low, don't watch this. You know the drill. Like the video or dislike it, depending on how you felt. Comment down your thoughts in the comment section how you felt about the episode. Subscribe if you want to see more videos or reactions or reviews, and I'll see you guys later. Subscribe for more. I honestly highly doubt I'm gonna fucking review the second episode and react to it. Honestly. Alright, guys and gals, have a great and safe day. Bye bye.